Most of us are in a vehicle every day, whether it's going to work, school, whatever we're doing, just out and about having dinner. In the U.S. in 2013, there were 5.7 million accidents. And just under half of those, 2.3 million, involved injuries. And over 32,000 involved fatalities. So having a good way to take care of emergencies is imperative in your vehicle. And so today we're going to take a look at a really cool system. It's the Auto Survival Kit by Stat Gear. A little hard case, semi-hard. It's cushioned, but yet it's padded and it's firm. But it's a nice neoprene finish to it. It's just a very quality made case. Now before we get into the contents, I want to show you this little tool. And this is the T3 Tactical Rescue Tool. I'm going to talk about this separately in another video because I think it really warrants it. But it has a nice blade. That way you can cut if you need to, and it's one of the lock blades. Has a nice neoprene finish on it, but also has a seatbelt cutter, which is extremely important, especially if you get trapped in a vehicle. This also can be used to cut clothing for an injured area. You want to remove and cut, pants or shirt to get to whatever area has been injured. There's also a glass breaker right here that's loaded. You can push this down and it'll pop and it'll break into the window. Just be careful when using this. You just press down and it pops like that. And you can see, in fact I put a hole in my mat there, but this is really great. You want to be careful, turn your head, cover your face, and really if you have a set of some gloves or something to wrap your hand with, it's really good to do as well. And here we have a small little light, which is really nice. It's low lumen, but you can definitely see and get into the pack if you need to. Here in the front we have two zippers, so you're going to be able to pull from either side. Opens up to reveal some really great gear. Now this was designed by a paramedic in New York. And of course, seeing all the different things that happen day to day, he knows what people are going to experience and has seen it over and over. So this is a very well thought out gear. I'll tell you guys, I talked about this in one of my other videos recently. The night we were out at dinner, finishing up, we were standing in the parking lot, and a son of one of our friends pulled out and hit a car right there in front of us. It was a pretty serious wreck. In fact, people were taken to the hospital. One of the great things is there was a paramedic that just happened to stop and had what he needed to take care immediately of these injuries. So, having this stuff, this can happen at any time, to anyone. And so being prepared is just smart, and it's not that difficult to do. Here we have a lot of different items, and so we're going to go through each one. I'm going to just kind of show you. It's a basic kit. There'll probably be some things that you may want to add to it for your personal taste, but this will at least get you started, and that's number one. All the items are packed nicely in this kit. They have elastic bands that hold it together, makes it really easy to pull out and to return. Right on the front we have some medical tape. It has a little Velcro keeper here to be able to keep it, but I like it right here because you can use it one-handed. You can pull your tape off, makes it really nice. Next is water. Water is your number one survival item that you need. You can only last 3 days without water, and dehydration, it can be a problem. Now in serious accidents, typically water is not necessarily for drinking, but if you find yourself in a situation, you have water. But also this can be used to rinse out wounds, and things like that. So having water is an excellent addition to this kit. Now this is U.S. Coast Guard approved, so this is going to last, and it also has the manufacturing date and everything else right here on the pack. In fact, this water expires 2019, so that'll really keep it solid, but to be honest with you, water is water. Also we have a triangular bandage. It's pretty large, 40 by 40 by 56. It also has safety pins here as well. Have an ace bandage, which these things come in handy in so many ways. Especially, you can even bind a wound with this if you need to. But this can be used in case of a spraying or anything. Even if you're at the park or you're somewhere close to your vehicle, you'll be able to get to these items. We have two instant ready to use cold packs. And it gives the instructions. It's one of those things you shake and squeeze, and then you can wrap this around any item that, especially like your head or an arm or something that's really banged up and you need to get coolness to it, and there's two of those. Right along here we have 4 of the sterile bandages, and has the little bandage. This is really important to stop bleeding, obviously, and there are 4 of these. They're individually packed, so it makes it really simple. 2 pair of nitrile gloves, and you know, this is really important not only to protect you, but also to protect someone that you're taking care of. You know, a lot of times dirt, grime, things like that, even blood can get on your hands, and you know, you can protect the patient or whoever you're dealing with these gloves. Now, this is an item that I think is really important. You know, it is a small light, and you can hit the button, the light comes on, makes it really nice. It's not really super high lumens, but it'll definitely help you. Then you click it again, and then you have your light stick. This is better than some of the disposables that you break. I mean, this is reusable. You can use it for a lot of things. But what I really like is you click it again, and it just has just the light, and then it has a flasher. Now, one of the things about this flasher, to me, it was really important. In the accident I was talking about earlier, one of the problems was the cars were out in the middle of a busy 4-lane road. I mean, it's one of the busiest in our area. And cars were flying up to the accident and then seeing it at the last minute. And I had a small flashlight, of course, in my pocket, but this would have been fantastic, being able to, you know, have this signaling with the strobe. You know, this will really signify that there's something going on. And I love the blue, because this is almost like an accident. If it's red as well, I think they do have some of these that are in red. So this will warn people coming, especially at night, and be able to warn them before they actually cause another accident, which can be a problem. But this is a pretty cool system. Just keep clicking, it goes into the different modes, and then it shuts off. Now, all your little incidentals, your small, what I like to call boo-boo kit, we have a number of Band-Aids. This is going to be good for, you know, just regular things that happen. There's some triple antibiotic ointment. There are some larger bandages or bandages as well. And then there is some gauze pads, and these are 4x4. There are 2 of these. So it gives you a nice selection. Plus, there's a couple of alcohol wipes here as well. And we have some tweezers, which can definitely be important. And I really think that there's plenty of room in this kit once you even have it packed out. Again, to add something else. Maybe a tourniquet might be a great option, or whatever suits your needs. You know, a lot of us have certain preferences, and I think this will give you a little bit of a nice little compartment. I mean, this is a really high quality little carry pouch. The Auto Survival Kit weighs 33.5 ounces. It's 11 inches in length, it's 6.5 in width, and it's 2.5 in height. So it's a really compact little kit, yet again holds a ton of stuff. The Velcro straps, just open them up. Just run your Velcro loops through it. Of course, you can just open it up, get to your content. Great thing about these elastic bands, everything is secure in here. It's not going to go falling out. Your tools right here on the side. Now here we have it mounted just on your visor. It's really easy to do, and it's right there handy. It's not too obtrusive, it's not too big, which makes it nice as well. Now, of course, the part you've all been waiting for is the price. And the Auto Survival Kit with the T3 Tactical Rescue Tool and the case is only $64.99. I think that is a fantastic price for the high quality items that you get and the case. I'm telling you guys, I was really surprised at the price of this thing. The tool itself, if you just want it, is $39.95. So you're really looking at the case and all the items in here for about 25 bucks. That is very hard to beat, in my opinion. And you know, you can go to Walmart and pick up some of the little kits that they have that don't cover near this for more money. So I think that for the quality of items you get in here, plus the T3 Tactical Tool, I think it's a fantastic deal. So, you know, it's something that's really cheap insurance to have with you at all times. You know, you may want to put your kit together, that's fine, but I think that the features that this thing has, it's just going to be hard to beat. In fact, this kit is going in my wife's vehicle right now. As soon as I finished putting this back together, we were talking about it the other day because she just bought a new car, and we were talking about, you know, getting her a nice little kit to put in the vehicle. And I think this is going to be a perfect fit for her vehicle. So whether it's for you, whether it's for those you love, having something like this is just cheap insurance and a great way to go. So check out statgeartools.com, and that's the website. One of the things too is he has a couple of different tools that can maybe suit your needs in other ways, and for the rescue tools. So check them out, and I think you'll be very glad you did. Let them know Suit sent you, and you're going to be prepared for whatever accident may occur. Yeah, there's definitely bad things that happen on the road every year. Again, 5.7 million accidents a year in the U.S. in 2013, and just under half of those had injuries. So I think it's really prudent to make sure you have the gear you need. The Auto Survival Kit by statgeartools.com, thumbs way up. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. Now, right here, we have 4, okay, hold on, what is this? Or this can also be used as a medical device. This can also be used to cut clothing, for injured. This also can be used to cut. Let's start over. I want to start over. And if you act now, you can get 2 kits for $129.98.